from Bulgaria. There's already music playing out there. My healthy breakfast consists of those cookies here. Let's see what they even are. I mean, strawberry, I like it usually. This is good. It's really not the best thing to eat as a breakfast as I do now, but I can recommend you this. This is some good ass cookie. I'm not making this up, guys. Why is this so good? There's a nice 211 pulling away, exactly like my car, 220 CDI, but I wanted to show you this. This is a 210 lowered station wagon. Relatively nice condition, look at it. Look at this machine. You never see such cars anymore in Austria. Even has a backup camera fitted to it. Cool. That's what I get excited about, you know. Yes, so first order of business is coffee, guys. Coffee is important. Let's see if I can get good coffee in Bulgaria. Sun is coming out again, as you see. Very nice when the weather is clearing up. Very good coffee here. Cool little fountain there as well. And cool church behind me there too. So cool atmosphere here at this little square, which I don't know the name of, but it's nice. This elevator always has this cheesy music. I decided to come back quick to the hotel, get my sunglasses. A chance to show you how it looks. Very dark. What? It is already cleaned up? What? Well, that's Bulgarian efficiency for you here. Jesus, that I was only away not even an hour. Wow, very cool. But so that's good about it, I guess. I mean, heck, good reviews, but what I smell in here is like this residue of just ashes and cigarette nicotine crap, which I don't like much. So probably in here at one point somebody has smoked. Really? Katusha? Out of all songs. That's something I didn't expect. You're definitely not gonna hear Katusha played in the street in Latvia. But yeah, no, with that said, let's finally go to the port where Varna makes its most revenue. Not from tourism, but from the port. So that's their main source of income. Let's go there. Now see, this is how dangerous Bulgaria is. Some kids playing in the sand and some younger couples, and that's it. And the beautiful sea. Oh my gosh. Not bad at all, not bad at all. I'm at the sea. As cool as it would be to walk this on the beach, I don't want to mess up my shoes too much, so I will just walk a little bit and then go back to the street. But as you see, here is where you can go swimming in summer, or you could now if you're not that sensitive to temperature, I suppose. So this is what a Friday midday looks like in Bulgaria, in Varna. You see people sitting at the beach. Oh my gosh, just enjoying their life. So here is Mr. Baba, an old ship made into a restaurant. Cool idea. And here they have an amusement park. A little bit of amusement park, but what I'm more interested in is see those cranes back there. That's where the actual port starts. Okay, welcome to Port Varna. Nice stuff. Here's a car park directly at the sea. Here you have some restaurants. Oh, nice. There's the port over there, where they do all the work. This is the first ever Black Sea port I'm seeing. Very interesting, very interesting. I'll continue on a little bit. I think those are military ships. Can't be wrong, but I think they are. Can't make it out, it's too far away. A lot of fishermen here. Seeing if they catch anything. Here you have some beautiful old ships. Arabella. Very nice. Old sailing ship. Another one here. Varna party boats. Wow, you can rent this and have a party on. Well, it's probably not cheap, but that's definitely a way to have a party. But does it also go on the sea? Because if it just stays here, then it's kind of lame if you ask me, but I don't know, guys. Still a cool idea. So here is, as you see, an official customs office and visa and passport control. So this is not only touristic, this is actually a working port, you know, just a real port where real people do real business. It's not just for tourism stuff. I was spotting here this Rolls-Royce Cullinan back there, and so I'm at the yacht club. Wow, this isn't the stock exhaust, no way. Nice guy. Probably this is the owner of this yacht. So yeah, I'm here at this one terminal. Probably this is just one of many, one of a few. This is all port area here, as you see. So there are probably more, but this is the one most accessible or easiest accessible on foot. And it's at the yacht club. Now, not really much going on here, to be honest. And there's a boat. Look at that. The boat is called Evil Woman. Alright, so that was my little stroll on the port. Very nice. Should definitely do it, doesn't cost anything. Keep walking. Good way to attract customers. After all, this is a car channel, so I have to show you some cars, I guess. So here's an old BMW 320 diesel. Haven't seen those in a long time in Austria. Always liked those, even though, you know, my heart is for Mercedes. Not this one though, this one we'll just ignore. But what got my attention is this. This is a Toyota FJ Cruiser, look at it. The first FJ Cruiser I've ever seen in my whole life. Wow, it's smaller than I thought. It always seems so big and... Oh, this guy wants to drive here. It always seems so big and long, but it's really not that long. It's a cool car. He just went past the fucking... where I wanted to go, guys. This bus just kept flying past the stops here. Fucking hell. Where do I have to go now? We just have to change of plan a little bit. I will go up here and visit this, what I wanted to do anyway. This memorial thing. Come on now, Google Maps, don't fuck with me. There you go, a Soviet memorial, which is supposed to have a cool view on the sea. So back there's a school apparently. That's why there's so many children everywhere. Huh, I see. And there's some man having lunch. Just ordinary Bulgarians. This is one of these buses I took. You can see. Why is it in German? Bulgarian is German for Bulgaria. What? Is this a German company or what? I don't know. They surely came from Germany. I mean, those are probably some old buses from imported from Germany or the West or Austria. I don't know. Old Vito there. Gymnasia. So this is a school, guys. All right. A random Bulgarian school. Nothing fancy, but it's good that I have it. So I really am now surely away from tourism. So I don't know what is going on with these buses here. They're all like this, Jesus. We just drove through 3 stations without anything. I actually, did press the button, but it didn't appear to do anything, so I don't know, guys. I don't know. There's a bit of a park. Huh. Must be it, guys. Yeah, the view is really nice from up there, so that's why I'm going there. Let's see if there's some gangsters there. It looks truly to me like a place where the gangsters hang around. Let's see if they're here. Wow. Yeah. There a Mogus freaking meme on the wall. Well, this surely doesn't look like the nicest area in Bulgaria I've been to. But it surely has a nice view. Oh ho ho, look at that. Oh freaking hell. So many stairs. This is looking so dystopian. OMG. But cool at the same time. And they colored his head. Behind me the Black Sea. In front of me a Soviet memorial. With Calvin Klein or Slavlin Klein? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm walking up to this monstrosity here. It's surrounded by high-rise hotels, I think what this is. Huh. Wow, look at that. This is looking very cool from here. Usually I'm not a fan of graffitis, but with this one I agree. It's also nicely done. And this parrot is also cool, I suppose, but man, if they fix this up a little bit, it would be so much more pleasant to look at. Look at this is very nicely done there. Here they just let those letters rot. Why don't just take them down? I have a feeling this is gonna fall on my head here, so I will just quickly go through. You can enter this as well. No? Oh well, you could. Jesus. This is stuff what horror is made of. Can't see a damn thing, wait. Shine a flashlight in there. Oh yeah, doesn't do anything. I suppose that they would take more care of this if it was more important to them. But yeah, it's still a cool place to see, really. I mean, for this view, definitely worth it. Look at it, so many buildings. So many high-rise buildings as well. That's quite fitting next to here, the Soviet monument. But yeah, Varna is not too bad, really. So as you see, no gangsters, no gopniks, no drunk people or some junkies. It's really pleasant to walk here. It's something I didn't expect from looking at the photos on Google. It looked very run down and just not a great place, but it's actually okay. And it would make a good workout if you went down those stairs up and down. As you see, those ladies, they've been doing it now for 5 times. Wow, what a workout this is. Couldn't be bothered with that, but I mean, I'm sure coming here alone at night I wouldn't be as comfortable, to be honest here, but right here in the middle of the day there isn't even anybody here. Just a bunch of trash and those couple of guys up there, and that's it. But that comes also down probably to the fact that Bulgaria has a small declining population, and it's not overcrowded such as other countries and cities. Wow, what a contrast this is to, for example, Paris and London I've been to recently. Those 2 cities are super crowded and super busy, and there are people sitting and laying everywhere, which is to be expected, you know. They have big populations. While here, Varna has not even 300,000, and it's pretty spread apart as well. You know, it makes sense. So, also, this is not the main tourist hotspot. I mean, obviously, this is Montmartre in Paris, so there won't be as many people, of course. Now, on the other hand, it sounded quite negative what I said with the declining population and all that. Here, on the other hand, they built a brand new apartment building. I think it's an apartment building, not a hotel. But as you see, that means that there's still some investment in the city, and that they try to fix it up and put up new buildings. Maybe fix this one day too, because that's very dangerous. I won't if you walk here at night. Yeah, so it means that I think they try to build up those cities on the shore of the Black Sea just because they're very beautiful, and they can exploit that to get in tourists, which, you know, it's a smart thing to do when you have a long coastline. So here you have a Shiguli, Lada, and a very beautiful Mercedes 212. One of my all-time favorite cars right here. Sorry, Russia, it's gotta be that one. So I'm looking for this restaurant I found. It's a Ukrainian restaurant, and I'm very looking forward to a good borscht, because the last one I ate was in Latvia. That was long ago, and I really miss it. So that's what I'm looking forward to now, and maybe something else if it's not too much, but yeah, we'll see. So I need to cross this massive cross section here, and I have no idea how I'll do it. But as you see, this is also Bulgaria. This is the outskirts, you know, not the beautiful cleaned up center. There's construction, there's renovation. There aren't many ways to walk. This guy is just going across here. Oh, he's a real gangster. I'm not that much of gangster as this guy. Alright. Here we go, a dodgy underpass. Maybe this guy avoided it. Oh, it really isn't as bad. Recently I've been to London, and I went home at 11 p.m. Not even that late. I went home and I went through some underpasses, and I didn't really feel that great. I'm sure in the night this has got different atmosphere as well, but judging from statistics and all that, Bulgaria is actually a very safe place. So despite this looking like really gangster and you're gonna get mugged and whatever and stabbed, It's very unlikely when you look at the statistics. So I always try to keep that in the back of my head. But since I'm a country boy, stuff like this always gives me the creeps. But right now, felt actually okay. So I managed to pass the street. Some tuner golf. Nice stuff, nice CLS is just chilling here. Yeah, here are some commie blocks. Look at that, a commie block and Mercedes. How does that go together? Old Mercedes again. And old Golf. Damn, I've seen... This is a Golf 3. I haven't seen such Golfs in ages in Austria. They've just all rusted away, rotten away, exported, and now they're here. You know what, guys? Surprisingly, I'm not wrong. This is a bit of a shortcut here through those commie blocks, through the hood here. So, yeah, this kind of stuff, this kind of lifestyle is definitely not my piece of cake. But I think this is kind of affordable housing for people here. So that's why, you know, those commie blocks are useful. But not for me, definitely not for me. Audi A6, you know, this is this kind of car that gets exported nowadays in Austria. This probably has around 300,000 on the clock, probably more now. And then you have this beauty here. Wow, Mercedes 140 S-Class. Some argue this is the best S-Class. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily the best looking one, but it's definitely a cool one. Definitely engineered and not computer and program that's all nowadays with cars. But yeah, cool old Benz just chilling here. Ah yeah, the Balkan saving the great Mercedes of the past. Now where do I have to go, guys? I know I keep saying this. Flippin' heck. You know, this would probably be illegal in Austria, just saying. You can never forget this fact that unfortunately there are still people who struggle in the EU and that are not as wealthy as people in Western countries. And so yeah, they live in those commie blocks in this environment, which, yeah, I'm just really glad I don't have to do it, and I am in a good position that I can live the way I like, because I don't think this is anybody's dream of living, but this is how it is, guys. I'm always very cautious with talking about such topics, because I don't want to like look down on anybody or say like look down and look how poor all of them are. And I'm not saying that nobody's struggling in, you know, Austria or Germany or something. There are also people who struggle, of course. But just the general system, the healthcare, the social system, the pension system is, of course, you know, not unarguably, it's of course better. So here they still got some work to do. If they finally can form a government, then I'm sure they will readily go to work. And maybe they should build some more sidewalks for the pedestrians here. I need to cross this road, which is a very nice road, not gonna lie. Very nicely done as well in the middle here, so it's not all bad. They're working on it. I'm sure they're working on everything to make life better for people. But I have to cross it, and I have no idea how. So I just had a chat with those two lovely German, they're gone now, but an elderly German couple that I met, and they heard me talking on the phone German, and anyway they told me that they bought a flat here in one of these blocks and that they come as often as they can, and compared to, you know, prices in Germany and Austria, buying one of these is of course very, very cheap. And so yeah, they come here as often as they can, and so just goes to show the difference between pensioners in Bulgaria, who on average make not even 200 euros a month, which is crazy low, and then Germans who can, well, they can buy a flat here for cheap and live here for cheap, and while still having a whole life in Germany, where they don't have the best pension probably as Germans as well. So it just goes to show, guys, if you're from a Western country, just appreciate it a little bit. Don't complain so much, don't moan so much. But yeah, it's hard to cross this road, it really is. Fucking hell. Okay, I finally made it back to the other side of the street, back into the Primorski-Park. Yes, this still is the damn park. I'm now at the very last edge of it, on the west side of it. Hello. When was the last time I saw like a community worker being cheerful and singing around and being in a good mood? I've certainly never seen that in Austria. I mean, and considering probably how much he makes per month, I wouldn't even be mad if he was grumpy, and but he seemed content and just lived his life. I know I've already shown you the Primorski-Park in the past video, but it just never got to me how big it really is, and how nice it is generally. There are some cafes and some restaurants, and it's very clean, and there are no dodgy people anywhere. Wow. Wow. It just goes to show how wrong people always are about certain countries, and mostly it's always those people who have never been there themselves. They just heard some stuff, how things were 20 years ago, and now it's actually okay. And it's very chill and good. Old CLK 270, old 220 S-Class. Those 270s are actually pretty good units, pretty good engines, but the problem is they have all been thrown out in Germany because the tax on it is so high. And here it just continues to drive. I'm hiding behind this Mazda, this restaurant I want to try out. Hopefully there are at least some people in there. I always feel super awkward when I sit alone in a restaurant, but I don't know. It should be the right time, guys. Let's just do it. I had an excellent meal at this restaurant. As you saw, it was very atmospheric. I had a borscht, a chicken Kiev, and 2 kompot, and all of it cost me 40 leva, including tip. That's around 20 bucks. And I gave him around 5 leva tip, which is I think a lot in Bulgaria, but it was so nice. The food was so good. It's not expensive, but I came to see a similar problem as in Latvia, for example. I think that the average Bulgarian, for them it's too expensive, I think, or it's pricey, and the inflation just eats up anything, so that they can't go out and spend it on a meal in a restaurant or cafes and stuff, and that's very, very unfortunate. It's just the same issue, and it's just that poorer countries, even if they have the same inflation of, I think they have 13% inflation. In Austria we have 10, but poorer countries hits them even harder because they don't earn much, and so already a big portion is basically spent on living, and so if that increases, you have exactly this problem, which is very, very unfortunate. On the flip side, I have to show you this amazing Maybach. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Look at this. Oh, Maybach. What can I say? Best car ever. There are mostly hotels in this area. I think when there's traveling season, holiday season, there are a lot more people around here. Maybe also then this restaurant is more full. but right now there aren't really many people because it's not season. This looks fancy here. Wow. Cool Cadillac. That's a Cadillac Escalade, I think. Look, there are some people already swimming, but only very few. Here we are at the heart of the city, the cathedral. I have no idea how it's called, we'll find it out shortly. But isn't it magnificent? Nice Orthodox cathedral. And a lot of taxis as well. This is the back side of the cathedral. Wow, magnificent. And this is all around here, a bus station and taxi station and, you know, just streets. So I will go now to the second beautiful church that I found on Google. Don't know how it's called again, but we'll see. You get a burger for $5.99 for $6, so that's €3 for a burger. I wonder how good that is. Now surely this isn't the most beautiful area, but also this is the country. We don't just show the beautiful stuff here. I show you everything. Also this not really safe looking house, apartment buildings, commie block buildings. I mean, the people gotta live somewhere. But yeah, this is how they live here. I am now deep into Varna, non-touristic Varna, real Varna. But I don't want to call this hood. This is not a hood, this is just a normal district in Bulgaria, a normal apartment district. Hood would be a bit much. What is he doing with the trash? Alright. Now we cross the street. Alright, there it is. Nice little church here. Orthodox church. It's okay. Film? No? No. Okay. So guys, I got told off for filming, which, you know, I respect that. If they tell me to turn the camera off, I turn it off. But I was a gangster and I took some pics. It was a very nice Orthodox church. A little smaller one. It's actually smaller than it looks. But yeah, Look at this cat. What is he doing? Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. I'm for sure the only tourist in this district. Like, wow. But yeah, it's cool to see it. I wanted to see it. Yeah, it also gave me the ability to take a look at the, you know, residential areas, or like just a normal, you know, apartment block area where people live. And yeah, it's normal. I don't like how they are feeding the birds here, because they are just shitting everywhere, you know. It's actually forbidden in Austria, for example, to feed those kind of birds. But yeah, it's not good really. So I think I'll just walk back to the hotel. I could take a bus, but it would only drive one station, and then I'd have to walk anyways.